tell you the truth, is Aunt Joyce. She's the only one that knew everything with the family.
I'm telling you.
That's all right.
I know, too, pretty well. Don't say Joyce. I know very well with the family.
Okay, sir. Whatever you say.
Thank you. About time.
I don't know what did feed you tonight? You haven't shut your mouth yet.
I haven't shut my mouth. Listen to this.
All right, keep talking, Tatala.
What was bachelor life like back in the day?
Oh, that was great. You had to let him tell you.
Well, I used to go to my cousin's house, and they lived in the Bronx. That's when I got out of service. And him and I were talking, and we slept together in one bed. And Lloyd slept in another bed. Bo was the youngest. Every conversation we had about the girls I went to and everything, my Lloyd heard every conversation. He was a youngster then, a young kid. Yeah. He always brings that up to me.
How old was he?
He's much younger than...
Much younger.
What's he in his...
They lost
60s.
They lost a kid.
More than 60s because he's older. I mean, much older.
Oh, yeah. It was 70s.
They lost a kid named Adelphi. Adelphi?
What?
Something like that.
Adelphi, they named their kid?
One of their kids they lost, who was... Adolf.
Who?
Willie.
They named
Willie
their kid
and
Adolf?
Rose.
Huh?
Oh, yeah?
His name was Adolf, yeah.
Yeah, that was the youngest one.
Wasn't always a bad name.
You know what it is? Those are kids at that age.
All I remember is Aunt Rose, the Stalker, killing snakes and...
Yeah, we used to call her the little old lady to do all the work.
She
the
was
snakes.
unbelievable, yeah.
Then I had my
Your grandmother hated her.
my granddaughter.
What is this? Your life story?
Yeah.
Why?
He's got a camera on him.
My mother's family,
Should've been a
Rhoda.
movie star.
I don't know if you remember her.
No, he never met...
You remember
them.
Rhoda?
Yeah, of course.
She was such a beautiful girl.
She was a beautiful woman.
Why?
We used to have family circles with his family.
Yeah.
We'd all get together. And we used to have Passover Seder.
Big,
With my
whole
grandmother's family.
They made a big party.
They would have it in a hall, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Every
A lot
year.
of people.
We had a lot. Well, they had a lot of kids between them.
And all
that
her
was a
sisters and brothers and their kids like you, and then the grandkids.
Yeah.
And they would sit there and have the whole service, and we would be running
And
around.
who would run the service but the two religious boys? Warren.
No, not
Diane,
at the
they
Seder's,
didn't run the
no.
service.
No.
The Seder's
That was
were
after.
run by the adults.
Right. It was after.
But I remember something with Warren. And
That was in the country on Saturdays. Warren and Stephen would run the service.
Jerry and Lloyd ran the services. They were the ones.
Why don't you tell how you met your lovely wife?
Oh, gee. Oh, my.
How did the two of you meet?
The sparks.
His sister brought me home from a country. We were at...
What
Not
country?
from a
How
country.
did you meet his sister?
She's not telling
She
you
just
what
picked you
happened.
up at a country?
No.
She used to
You were
be
hitchhiking
she
You
in
used-
overseas
Spain.
said this
every
looks nice.
weekend. She used to go with my sister, and I
No.
used to go out with boys.
No, they went to a singles weekend at a
I
hotel.
sent them there. Don't tell me.
What do you mean you sent me there?
We sent you to Brickman's.
You sent me. You didn't
Yeah.
even know me.
I sent my sister there. She met you there.
Oh, okay, fine.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Anyway, right away. You know, my mind is still sharp. Believe me. Anyway, every weekend, she lived in New York. We lived in Brooklyn.
We became friends at Brickman
And she had every weekend she was in Brooklyn.
because we had double dates. We were dating two boys that were friends. And that's why I came to his sister's
What's your
house.
sister's name?
Joyce.
Oh, okay. So this is okay.
And
This is my mother and Aunt Joyce, and when they were hot.
That's a scandalous little outfit
For
there.
that time.
Scandalous
Even for
outfit?
this time, look at that.
What do they
Little
wear?
tummy showing.
She was some looker. Let me tell you.
Who's who?
Look her.
Who's who?
She was some hooker.
Left
With the
is,
hair up is that's my mother.
She
that's
was the
Aunt
phoniest
Joyce.
hooker in the world.
Do you have a bigger
Yeah,
picture
look
of
at
that?
those.
She used
Look
to
at
wear
those
her
legs.
hair up. I didn't know
Wow,
she had
look at
curly
you.
hair.
Yeah, I was skinny.
Well, yeah, look at you. It's like, wow.
Real kid, huh?
Yeah.
You're skinny
she was
then.
hot. She was.
She was a hot kid.
She was wearing heels with short shorts, with the tied up thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
kid
said
was
to
that?
Quite the looker.
I said to this hotel called Brickman's. That was for the young people.
You still talking?
Yeah, well taught.
And
Which picture is that, sweetheart?
they met two guys that worked for
Oh,
the.
yeah. That was Joyce.
They met two guys that worked for the
That was
post
my
office.
Oh yeah, this is funny. Go ahead.
And every weekend, she used to come back to Brooklyn and meet these two guys, my sister and her. And they went out with these two guys.
2 post office workers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's also
Every
Uncle Postal.
night, the weekend night on Sunday, or whatever it was, I had to take her home to New York. Because the little Mado can't go by herself to New York.
Wait, think I was going to travel on by
Huh?
train?
See what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to take her.
I didn't drive then.
But
Oh,
so
he's
what a
still
job!
there.
I got my date. They used to wait until my date till I was finished. Then I come home. Then I have to take her to the to New York. You wonder why I married her? It was better
Because you
that way.
couldn't get to first base. That's why you married.
Oh, right away I gotta hear this.
He had hands. I didn't know which way they flew first.
Didn't he have a convertible then?
He had something.
Yeah, I had
and
the
then all of a
Ford
sudden,
Toledo.
he parks on the East River Drive. And he thinks he's going to make out well, or whatever.
Well,
And a cop goes and looks in the car. Remember that time?
yeah. Scared the hell out of me. What are you doing here?
What were you trying to do there?
Nothing.
He couldn't get
Let's have a
Y'all
good
just
conversation.
wanted to
he
talk?
couldn't get past to first base.
Face base? I got face base. That's about all.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long till you asked her to
A
marry?
month later.
A